1. Belgrade, the beating heart of the Balkans. Belgrade, the Serbian capital, is not just a city you visit, it's a city you experience. Sitting at the powerful confluence of the Danube and Sava rivers, this city has been fought over, destroyed, and rebuilt more than 40 times in its history, leaving it layered with traces of Roman legions, Byzantine emperors, Ottoman sultans, and Austro-Hungarian generals. The result is a capital that feels like a living museum, yet pulses with the unstoppable energy of a modern metropolis. At its core stands Kopaonik Fortress, a citadel that has protected the city for centuries. Walking its massive stone walls, you can look out across to mighty rivers, and imagine armies once gathering below. The fortress is more than ruins, it's an open-air park with Roman wells, Ottoman gates, artillery displays, and quiet corners where locals play chess under old plane trees. From there, a natural walk leads you into Knez Mihailova Street, the city's pedestrian artery filled with neoclassical mansions, boutique shops, and lively outdoor cafes. Around the corner lies Studenica, the bohemian quarter, where cobblestone streets glow under lantern light, and traditional taverns kayfanas resound with live folk music and clinking glasses of rakica, the beloved Serbian fruit brandy. Belgrade is also a city of contrasts. Visit St. Sava Temple, one of the largest Orthodox churches in the world, its white marble dome dominating the skyline, or head underground to discover Roman catacombs, Ottoman dungeons, and even Tito's bunkers. Then cross to Ada Ciganlia, a river island transformed into a summer playground, with beaches, cycling paths, and water sports. But perhaps what defines Belgrade best is its legendary nightlife. When the sun sets, the city doesn't slow down, it wakes up. Floating river clubs called splavovi pulse with electronic beats until dawn, while hidden jazz bars and bohemian pubs keep alive the traditions of an older world. Belgrade is chaotic, bold, and raw, yet endlessly welcoming, a city that never really sleeps, because it refuses to stop living. 2. Novi Sad Petrovaradin Fortress, Serbia's cultural gem. Novi Sad, perched gracefully on the banks of the Danube, is Serbia's second largest city and often described as the country's cultural soul. It feels different from Belgrade, more laid back, elegant, and infused with Central European charm. Yet beneath its pastel-colored facades and wide boulevards, Novi Sad is as vibrant as any capital. The city's crown jewel is Petrovaradin Fortress, a massive 18th-century Austro-Hungarian stronghold often called the Gibraltar on the Danube. Rising above the river with its labyrinth of underground tunnels, bastions, and lookout points, it offers panoramic views that stretch far across the plains. Each July, its historic walls are transformed into a modern festival ground for Exit Festival, one of Europe's biggest music events, attracting hundreds of thousands of visitors from across the world. In the city itself, life flows around Turk Slobod Liberty Square, where the neo-Gothic name of Mary Church stands tall, its colorful tiled roof sparkling in the sun. Stroll along Dunavska Street, lined with cozy cafes, art galleries, and bookshops, or explore the Danube Park, a peaceful green space in the heart of the city. The riverbank is another highlight, especially the sandy strand beach, where locals gather in summer to swim, sunbathe, and socialize. Novi Sad also has a deep cultural soul. As the European Capital of Culture in 2022, it showcased its blend of Serbian traditions and multicultural influences. The Museum of Vojvodina tells the story of the region's diverse heritage, while small galleries, jazz clubs, and theaters reveal the city's modern artistic spirit. Unlike many big cities, Novi Sad keeps a relaxed rhythm. People here take time to sit by the Danube, sip coffee, and enjoy life. For travelers, it feels like a place where past and present meet in harmony, offering both the grandeur of Baroque architecture and the warmth of a town where every corner feels alive. 3. Nis, ancient crossroads of empires. Nis, one of Europe's oldest continuously inhabited cities, is the birthplace of Constantine the Great, the Roman emperor, who legalized Christianity. Situated at the crossroads between East and West, this city has always been a strategic prize, fought over by Romans, Byzantines, Ottomans, and Serbs alike. The city's most iconic site is the Nis Fortress, a massive 18th-century Ottoman fort built on Roman foundations. Walking through its gates feels like stepping through centuries, as inside you'll find mosques, hammams, and remains of Roman walls all coexisting within its leafy park. But Nis past is not only glorious, it is also tragic. Just outside the city lies the chilling skull tower Seal Kula, a macabre monument built in 1809 by the Ottomans from the skulls of Serbian rebels. Meant as a warning but today a symbol of resistance, Nis is also known for its role in modern history. During World War II, the Crveni Krst concentration camp was one of the first Nazi camps in Europe, and its museum today stands as a powerful reminder of the horrors of occupation and the resilience of the local people. Yet, Nis is not a city frozen in the past. Its lively Abrinovseva street is always buzzing with students, cafes, and bakeries serving the city's famous grilled specialties. Nis is renowned as the birthplace of the Serbian barbecue, and locals will proudly claim you haven't truly eaten cevapi or pljeskavica until you've had them here. The surrounding region adds to Nis' allure. The Niska Banja spa town, nestled in the nearby hills, offers thermal waters long praised for their healing properties, while the Sarajevo Gorge showcases rugged cliffs and dramatic river views. Nis is both an ancient city of emperors and a modern hub of southern Serbia, intense, flavorful, and unforgettable. 4. Tara National Park and Drina River Canyon, Serbia's untamed wilderness. Tara National Park is one of Serbia's most breathtaking natural treasures, a place where deep forests, dramatic cliffs, and wild rivers converge to form landscapes that feel almost untouched by time. Stretching across the western border of Serbia, the park is a dense green plateau, famous for its primeval pine forests that shelter the rare pancake spruce, a tree species that survived from the Ice Age and grows nowhere else in the world. The heart-stopping highlight of Tara is the Drina River Canyon, where turquoise waters snake between towering cliffs that plunge hundreds of meters down. One of the most unforgettable viewpoints is Banjska Stena, a natural balcony overlooking the canyon. Standing there, you'll see the Drina carving its way between the rolling green of Serbia and the rugged slopes of Bosnia and Herzegovina, with the Prkak Lake glittering below. It is a view that many travelers call one of the most beautiful in Europe. The Drina itself has inspired legends and songs. Perhaps the most famous image of the river is the house on the rock Kuka na Steni, a tiny wooden cabin, improbably perched on a stone in the middle of the rushing waters. It was built by local swimmers more than half a century ago, and has stood resilient against floods and storms ever since, becoming a symbol of human harmony with nature. Tara isn't just about views, it's alive with wildlife. Brown bears roam the forest, golden eagles soar overhead, and wildflowers paint the meadows in spring. Villages like Mitrovac and Kalađerspor offer cozy mountain lodges and wooden chalets, where travelers can taste homemade honey, rakija, and hearty Serbian mountain cuisine. Nights in Tara are silent, but for the wind in the pines, and the occasional howl of a wolf, enter some of the clearest starry skies in the Balkans. For anyone seeking wilderness, solitude, and raw natural power, Tara National Park is the purest expression of Serbia's wild soul. 5. Studenica Monastery, the spiritual heart of medieval Serbia. Tucked into the forested mountains of central Serbia, Studenica Monastery is one of the most important spiritual and cultural landmarks in the Balkans. Founded in the late 12th century by Stefan Nemanja, the father of the Nemanjic dynasty, it became the cradle of medieval Serbia and a symbol of the nation's Orthodox faith. Today, it is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, cherished for its historical and artistic significance. The monastery's centerpiece is the Church of the Virgin, a brilliant white marble structure that glows in the sunlight against the green hills. Its elegant mix of Romanesque and Byzantine architecture reflects the cultural crossroads Serbia once stood upon. Inside, travelers are greeted by some of the finest Byzantine frescoes in Europe, painted in the 13th and 14th centuries. These masterpieces, including the hauntingly beautiful depiction of the Crucifixion, are vivid, emotional, and astonishingly well preserved despite centuries of invasions and wars. Studenica was not only a place of worship but also a cultural hub, where monks copied manuscripts, nurtured art, and educated future rulers. For Serbs, it is more than a monastery, it is a spiritual sanctuary, where the essence of their medieval identity was formed. Even today, it remains an active monastery, where the chanting of monks and the toll of bells carry across the valley. Visitors who arrive often describe feeling a sense of peace and timelessness. The surrounding landscape, quiet hills, forests, and the murmuring of the Studenica River creates a setting of pure serenity. Spending a few hours here, you not only see history, you feel it, as if you've stepped into a sacred space, where centuries collapse into the present. 6. Zlatibor, Serbia's mountain retreat. The rolling green plateaus of Zlatibor make it one of Serbia's favorite destinations for both locals and international travelers. Known as a mountain resort, Zlatibor combines stunning natural beauty with modern tourist infrastructure, making it equally appealing to hikers, families, and those seeking wellness escapes. The landscape is defined by vast open meadows, pine forests, and gentle peaks that glow golden at sunset. The name Zlatibor itself means golden pine. For centuries, people came here to breathe the clean mountain air, believed to be especially healing for respiratory conditions. Today, it has evolved into a year-round destination, offering skiing in winter and hiking, horseback riding, and paragliding in summer. One of Zlatibor's major attractions is the Sargan 8 Railway Sarganska Osmika, a narrow-gauge line that winds in a figure-8 shape through mountains, tunnels, and viaducts. It was constructed nearly a century ago, and is considered a marvel of engineering. Now operating as a scenic tourist train with breathtaking views of the valleys. Nearby lies Drvingrad Wooden Town, an ethnographic village built by filmmaker Emir Kusturica. Constructed entirely from wood, it recreates traditional Serbian architecture, with cobbled streets, wooden houses, and a charming small church, blending history with art and cinema. For food lovers, Zlatibor is also a paradise. The region is famous for smoked meats, cheeses, and hearty mountain stews, best enjoyed in rustic log cabin restaurants. In winter, skiers flock to Tornik Peak, while in summer, families wander meadows filled with wildflowers. Zlatibor is a place where relaxation and adventure meet, a perfect retreat into Serbia's mountain heartland. 7. Subotica. Known for its stunning Art Nouveau architecture, it feels more Central European than Balkan, with colorful facades, intricate designs, and wide boulevards reminiscent of Budapest or Vienna. The city's jewel is the City Hall Gradska Kuka, built in 1912. With its red-tiled roof, decorative towers, and interior stained glass, it is a masterpiece of Hungarian secessionist style. Nearby stands the Synagogue of Subotica, one of the largest and most beautiful synagogues in Europe, adorned with floral motifs, mosaics, and a vast dome. Subotica's main square, lined with cafes and fountains, is the perfect place to soak in its elegant atmosphere. Just outside the city lies Polik Lake, a beloved summer getaway where promenades, spa facilities, and villas recall the grandeur of early 20th century leisure life. Subotica is also multicultural to its core, with influences from Serbs, Hungarians, Croats, and Jews. Its cuisine reflects this mix, offering everything from goulash and strudel to Serbian grilled dishes. Visiting here feels like stepping into a borderland where cultures merge, creating one of the most unique urban experiences in Serbia. 8. Davolja Varos, the Devil's Town. Deep in southern Serbia lies one of the country's strangest and most mysterious natural wonders, Davolja Varos, or Devil's Town. This eerie landscape is made up of over 200 stone pillars, some rising up to 15 meters high, each crowned with a rock cap. Erosion carved them over centuries, but local legends tell a darker tale, that they are petrified wedding guests, turned to stone by the devil to prevent an unholy marriage. Walking among these towering earth pyramids feels surreal, like stepping into another world. Their strange shapes shift in color from red to gray depending on the light, and the silence of the valley only adds to their otherworldly aura. Adding to the mystery are the nearby mineral springs, with water so acidic and iron-rich that they appear almost blood-red. Designated a UNESCO Natural Monument, Davolja Varos is one of Serbia's most photographed sites. It blends natural geology with folklore, creating an experience that is both scientific curiosity and mythical journey. 9. Uvac Special Nature Reserve, the realm of the griffin vultures. Few landscapes in Serbia rival the wild beauty of the Uvac Canyon, a nature reserve in southwestern Serbia. The Uvac River winds through limestone cliffs, in spectacular S-shaped meanders, creating emerald green curves that look almost unreal from above. The canyon is home to the griffin vulture, a massive bird with a wingspan of nearly 3 meters. Once nearly extinct, these majestic creatures now thrive here, soaring gracefully above the cliffs. Watching them glide over the canyon is a highlight of any visit. Boat tours take you through the meanders, while hikes lead to high viewpoints like Molitva, meaning prayer, where the entire serpentine river stretches below you, in a view that has become iconic in Serbian travel imagery. Uvac is also dotted with caves, including the Ice Cave, filled with stalactites and underground lakes. Remote, wild, and deeply photogenic, Uvac is one of Serbia's crown jewels, a perfect blend of geology, wildlife, and raw natural drama. 10. Kopaonik, the Mountain of the Sun. Known as the Mountain of the Sun, Kopaonik is Serbia's largest ski resort, and one of the Balkans' most popular winter destinations. Stretching across central Serbia, it offers more than 55 kilometers of ski slopes, modern lifts, and a vibrant upper ski scene that rivals alpine resorts. But Kopaonik isn't just for winter. In summer, its meadows burst into color with wildflowers, making it ideal for hiking, biking, and nature walks. The area is protected as a national park, home to diverse wildlife, including lynx, wolves, and rare orchids. Its high altitude ensures clean, crisp air and over 200 sunny days a year, giving it its nickname. For visitors, Kopaonik offers a mix of adventure and relaxation. Ski by day, relax in luxury hotels and spas by night, or explore local villages where traditional Serbian hospitality shines. Whether blanketed in snow or glowing under the summer sun, Kopaonik is a year-round paradise for lovers of nature and the outdoors.